Across Australia, New Zealand and the South Pacific, this is the week's Adventist News in Focus with David Gibbons.
Hello, thanks for joining me. A Seventh-day Adventist church of less than 20 people has initiated a ministry that has the potential to touch the whole of their community. 2 months ago, New Norfolk Adventist Church in Tasmania started broadcasting Adventist programs on a local radio station, Faith FM, as a means of non-confrontational evangelism.
Rather than forcing them to come into our church, rather than say, hey, look, you can investigate this at your own time, at your own pace. We're here if you want to ask questions, and we're here if you want to come and visit us.
The church plans to further promote the radio station in the community and extend their ministry with free CD and DVD giveaways.
We can benefit by just being the Christ's representatives on the ground that can then go and be the missionaries.
Dr. John Ashton has issued a challenge with the second edition of his co-authored book Uncorked, The Hidden Hazards of Alcohol.
And this is a very serious problem because at 30% of the population, we're not talking about, a dozen people, we're not talking about 100 people, we're not talking about 1,000 people, we're talking about hundreds of thousands of people, and when the big picture is concerned, we're talking about over 1 million people at least in Australia have suffered serious harm as a result of somebody drinking alcohol.
Dr. Ashton is a research scientist for Sanitarium Health Food Company and an academic at Victoria University School of Biomedical and Health Sciences. The second edition includes updates on the data revealing alcohol's impact on society.
Some of the information that's now coming out, particularly from New South Wales statistics on the drinking habits of young people, are showing that young people are taking up drinking alcohol at a much younger age now. In fact, there have been some children in the pre-teen group that have been admitted to programs to help them overcome alcohol addiction, and this is quite shocking.
Adventist church member Carol O'Neill is not just the manager of the Adventist Development and Relief Agency's op shop in Ulverston, Tasmania. Together with husband Tony, she is behind award-winning olive oil producer Cradle Coast Olives. And this year, their olive oil has won the Best of Class Award in the National Olive Oil Show for the 4th year, the Best of Show at the Fine Foods Awards in Hobart, and Gold Awards in Sydney, Melbourne and Hobart. In 2007, it also won the Best Oil of Show award in the National Olive Oil Show. Hope Channel, the Adventist Church's satellite television ministry, will be broadcasting in Tasmanian prisons by the end of this year. Murray McGuire, with assistance from the Glenorchy Adventist Church, has reached an agreement with corrective services authorities and has started installing satellite dishes on the premises.
They were so for it when in most situations they'd be totally against it. It's almost like the Holy Spirit had just opened the doors at this certain time.
And now to record editor Pablo Lillo. Hi Pablo.
Hi David.
What's in this week's edition of Record?
The church in Northern Australia is preparing to impact its community with a new range of evangelistic strategies aimed at our secular and postmodern society. The General Conference launches its very own YouTube channel. And fast food is set to be overtaken by slow food in the race for good health, with a broccoli and sweet potato couscous recipe thrown in for good measure.
Good, I'll take my copy now. Okay. And in the full half hour of InFocus this week, I interview Sharon Heiss, who tells us why she joined and retired from a popular Christian charity. And you can watch InFocus online as well. Well, that's the news for this week. Thanks for your company. I'm David Gibbons.